Magandang araw mga kaibigan. Good news po ito. Isang political strategist, si Mr. Alan Herman, in interview ng One News. Ang ganda yung pahayag niya. Sabi niya, VP Sara pulled off a double win in her presidential bid announcement. Doble panalo si VP Sara. Sadyan na nag-announce na siya na tatakbong presidente. Doble panalo o dalawang rason na panalo siya. Pakinggan natin ang interview.
Evening to you, Alan. Welcome to the big story.
Hi, Seth, Sean, and Pauline. Always happy to be at joining you at the big story. And look, I brought an earpiece, so I don't have to keep on sticking my ear next to my phone, unlike last time.
All right. Well, would you agree that this was, if we were playing a game of chess, VP Sara made a good move?
Absolutely. It's one-upmanship. I mean, at the end of the day, politics is all about one-upmanship. In our business, we call this, it's a double win in
Double
the sense
win.
that she was able to first put forth a very strong narrative anchor, which is, I'm running for president, so that anything they do against me, beginning now, is politically driven, and they're only doing this to weaken my presidential bid.
Yeah.
So that's the first one. That's a good narrative anchor. And second, she was able to hang a negative on her opponents and her critics. Again, with this one announcement, anything that her critics may throw against her will have that political tinge. But the reality is, was anybody surprised? I mean, I don't think anybody fell off their seats, or I don't think any chairs were rattled, plates were broken with this announcement. We were expecting it, but the timing was the big story here.
On the other hand, though, we know that those who announce too early in the game, kasi, alas, you said, it's all about timing, are also, become a magnet for rivals, for all these attacks. Although, well, she's taken a lot already.
Of hits. If we're just talking about historical data, and again, let's be agnostic about the data, no?
Okay.
You're absolutely correct in pointing that out. Everybody who was announced first did eventually not make it. At least historical data up to the time we can recall, at least the time I was a voter. It has been that has been the trend, which is fairly recent, by the way. Being as to, I've only recently voted, being a Gen Zer and whatnot. And by the way, those laughs are dragging my self-esteem down. But you're right, because they're usually critics. They're usually a magnet for criticism. When you announce early, consolidations will form against you. There will be, at least in terms of quote-unquote telegraphing your moves, you're already out and open with it. But again, I go back to my earlier point being, I don't think anybody was really surprised. I think this had to have crossed the political calculus of everybody else, at least gunning for the top spot. So let's see if if history will again repeat itself in this case.
So is her audience those who will vote on a possible passing of the impeachment complaint to the Senate?
As from where I sit and as far as I'm concerned, absolutely. This is like I said earlier, I don't think this wasn't an announcement so much as it is a message. She was sending a strong message, especially to the congressmen. Now the lines are drawn. The lines are clearly drawn. This is no longer a line. This is a chasm. Very, very. Just to remind you, I'm running, and in 2028. I'm the front runner, at least for now. And if you want a political future after 2028, this is where I'm drawing the line. At least I think that was the intention. If that wasn't the intention, that probably did hit several congressmen that way. That she was sending a message saying, eto na, pumili na kayo, tatakbo ako, pag binoto ninyo yung impeachment na yan, pag-isip-isipan nyo na lang kung ano mangyayari pag ako naging presidente.
Of course, we know that Malacanang, always has a hand or looks at this very closely, even if, the president had denied being involved in the last impeachment complaint. So ngayon ba, sa tingin mo, mas a-action na ang mga allies ni BBM sa Kongreso?
Well, yun yung magiging net effect sa tingin ko. Whether or not, of course, I'm not going to, I'm not in a position to provide commentary whether this is orchestrated or this is being strategized by any political advisor and or the president himself. But definitely, this will have that effect. Opponents will consolidate, opponents will say, eto na, nagpakita na, dati nasa radar pa lang eh. Di ba? Think of it like, I don't wanna compare our Vice President to Godzilla. My God, that's just awful. For some reason, it's the first thing that entered my mind. Nakikita ninyo na di ba? Blip on the radar. Ito, pagtingin ninyo, nandiyan na, emerged from the sea, already there in the cityscape. So this will have that very, very, I don't want to say visceral, but the opposition.
Yan, Godzilla. Ganon daw kalaki si VP Sara. Okay. So, lahat daw ng nauunang nagdi-declare magkandidato for president, natatalo. Hindi naman si VP Sara ang nauna. Si Risa Ontiveros. Pumapangalawa lang si VP Sara. And agree ako yung sabi niya na doble panalo si VP Sara. Kasi ngayon na formally tatakbo na siya, lahat ng gagawin nila is politically motivated. Kagaya itong impeachment complaint. So kaya nga nyo kini-impeach dahil tatakbo ako. Gusto nyong pigilan. Yun na yun. That's a very good narrative. Sabi ng political strategist na ito. And then yung pangalawang panalo is lahat ng gagawin ng kanyang mga critics negative na para sa kanila. Kaya grabe ang timing. Wise move talaga ito. Tama si Congressman Tinio, sabi niya na pananakot ito sa mga kongresista, itong pag-announce ni VP Sara para matakot bumoto pabor sa kanyang impeachment. Salamat mga kaibigan sa inyong pagsubaybay sa ating channel. Nakakatulong kayo ng malaki sa tribong Talantig ng Bukidnon dahil ang income natin sa channel na ito is pantulong sa tribo. Namimigay tayo ngayon ng libreng yero at pako para makapagpatayo sila ng mas maayos na tirahan. Panoorin nyo ang video na ito.
Karon mo na niyang matagaan og yero. Nagpasalamat si nanay nga matagaan og yero. So kuan na kayo ang sulod ni nanay. So kung muulan, tulo na gyud So tulo na gyud kayo ang kuan ni nanay. Ang balay. So gipangsapahan na lang gyud.
Sapahan na gyud kay
So si nanay mo na siyang yung balay nga tuluan na kaayo. So gipangsapahan na lang gyud. So nagpasalamat siya kay natagaan sa gyero. So nay unsa imong masulti nga natagaan ka gyero?
dako among pagpasalamat kay naapil mi aning hinabang nga sin na kaatok gyud ni nga dili nami tuluan. Kay kung wala mi naapil ani tulo gyud ang among balay. Basa gyud ni gaulan.
So tuluan gyud mo nay. So pila na imong edad nay?
54
So 54 na ka na kay mga anak nay.
nga anak.
So nag-eskwela pa imong mga anak or
Nag-eskwela pa karon.
so si nanay nag-eskwela pa daw ang anak. So
Na ako'y high school.
so na siya high school. So asa imong bana nay?
Nagtrabaho akong bana.
So kamo lang ang naa sa balay nay.
Dako kaya akong pagpasalamat kay natagaan pud sin na ilisdang gud ang among atop dili nang tuluan. Dako akong pagpasalamat kay natagan ni og sin kay ang among panginabuhian kalisod gyud ni busa ang among atop kun wala mi natagag hinabang Di gyud mo
Oo, so
kailis.
permi gyud mo tuluan nay.
Permanente gyud tulo ang among ato.
Oo, sige
Dako
nay.
kaayo akong pagpasalamat. Salamat sa nag-sponsor sa
Sige
amo
nay.
na nagtabang gyud sa amo sa sine.
Sige nay, salamat po.